Since I was a kid, I've loved watching anime. And as I grew up, I realized I was the main audience for these type of shows.
Hey, that's me! That's me!
There are a bunch of Shonen Jump shows, and with that, a bazillion characters. So today, I would like to rank some of them on a tier list from S to F. And before we start, let me reiterate, I don't care about what you think. Now let's get into it. How it's gonna go is, I'm gonna say the character, then I'm gonna say what I like about the character and give them a rating. I'm going to try to rate them off of how I like the character, as well as different factors such as design or personality. Starting off with Asta from Black Clover, I hate yelling. I really do. And guess what? He yells.
Oh my god, bro.
I don't necessarily like Asta, but I do like his character design in the time skip. It shows that he actually changed, unlike the stretchy man who just got sleeves and Scar. I've only watched 30 episodes of Black Clover, but I have enough to form an opinion on it. D. Speaking of the stretchy man, Monkey D Luffy. He's also loud, but he has that simple charm to him. There's not much to him. When he's an idiot, he's really fucking dumb. But when he cares about his friends, it's all business. C. Going to someone who cares about their family, Emma, one of the few female Shonen Jump characters. She's not a bad character, but she isn't anything groundbreaking. She has to take care of a bunch of kids that are younger than her, which is probably super overwhelming. If the anime wasn't dog shit, I'd probably watch more of season 2, but things don't always go as planned. C. Since we're on the topic of dog shit anime experiences, Tanjiro Kamado. Like I said in my Demon Slayer video, generic. But I do like both of his robe things. D. Going to close, Ichigo Kurosaki, substitute Soul Reaper. I really like Ichigo. I think he has the best design out of the big three. Whether it's his regular day-to-day fits or his Bankai, Ichigo just looks the coolest. He's not too boisterous, but he can be expressive. Ichigo gets an S. Going from a character with drip, Deku has zero drip when he's outside of school.
Opinion on guys in V-necks and what they think. No.
Deku is my favorite Shonen Jump character, but he does have some flaws. I like Deku's design, and I like his suit, but if we're being honest, it was just a matter of timing. I was an 8th grader with peak anime craze, so as a young squash player, I just kinda aligned with Deku when he was trying to give it his all with the experience he had. Yeah, he cried a lot, but I completely understood why. In my opinion, Deku is an amazing character and means a lot to me. His fits are atrocious though. A. Shoyo Hinata is orange Deku, and Deku is green Naruto. So naturally, he gets an A right there with Deku. He's honestly in the same boat as Deku with timing, and I just like how determined he is, and without that, I don't think I like him as much. A. Gon, Yuji, Yo, and Dai are all in the same tier as Luffy because they're all just simple, nothing too crazy about them, but they aren't unlikable. All C's. One character that everyone in the world does like is Goku. He's one of the oldest Shonen Jump characters, but year after year, Dragon Ball just gets bigger and bigger. He's one of those characters I grew up with, but no matter how many times he falls, you're gonna cheer for him to get back up again. He's also brain dead. B. Kusuo Saiki is a relatable character because of how much he wants to enjoy regular people things, but he can be a bit of an asshole to the people around him, which is understandable. B. Boruto Uzumaki sucks, and do I really need to explain myself? F. Next is Boruto's dad, Naruto. He's definitely one of my favorite characters in middle school. I still respect Naruto's character. Like a good chunk of these characters, Naruto does not pass his 6th grade math test, but overall he's a relatable guy. His tracksuit also goes hard. B. Speaking of B's, you know what starts with B? Boobs. And Denji likes boobs. I've never read Chainsaw Man and I don't plan to since the anime is coming out, but Denji has his priorities straight, so that gives him an A. We're getting to the last two characters, and the best of the best right here. These two characters are polar opposites and would not be friends at all if they shared the same space. These two characters are Senku from Dr. Stone and Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho. I like these guys because they aren't the conventional Shonen Jump characters. Yusuke, a street thug turned detective, and Senku, a high schooler in charge of saving the world. The arc Yusuke has with Keiko is really nice, and it shows that he does care about things under his hard exterior. And Senku having the mad scientist personality, but looks up to his father, who is a single father, and tried his best to nurture his talent for science. These guys make their anime very enjoyable because they feel real in their very supernatural world. With that being said, Yusuke and Senku, S tier. Here's my complete list, and if you don't like it, guess what? I don't care, bozo. I like all these characters, and depending on what you think, your list might look completely different from mine. Some characters invoke different feelings in different people, so we'll never truly agree on who's S or F tier. But I think we can all agree that Boruto will universally be F tier. With that, thank you.
What's going on?
Hello? He's not a main character though. No. What? Stop hitting me. Okay, love you too. Okay, by request, Megumi Fushiguro is a cool guy. But since the requester became obsessed, F tier.